Alright, it's time for another episode of the Florencio Files. Up here in the top right-hand side is Victim, a Zerg player. It is Spunky Maxi from Clan Rada. Oh, they recognize him. They know who Beast Mode is, they say. Florencio? Hee hee. Damn, you already know? Loco? Says Beast Mode. Must be a stream viewer, probably of Florencio's. Just a fan, just a fan. Flo, of course, playing Terran. We've really been enjoying his Terran play recently. It's been evolving to another level. It's going to be gas first to start things off. Good luck, have fun. Go easy on me. I have a bad internet connection. Oh, if there's anything that motivates Florencio to spank you anymore, it's like trying to start making excuses and stuff. Speaking of which, Spunky Maxi, I think is a bit intimidated going up against Florencio. It seems to be going for an early pool here. Is it an all-in? Is Spunky Maxi just going to Zergling rush? I think Spunky Maxi is like so ready to get cannon rushed or something. But it's a Terran versus Zerg versus Terran, so it's kind of rare to do a big old attack here as the Zerg. But oh my god, 6 Lings are on the way and a Queen. Okay, Spunky Maxi's just going to go ham. Spunky Maxi is going to try to all-in Flo. Flo usually doesn't scout, does he, with Terran? Now, he'll wall off, but he won't really build a bunker very early either a lot of the time. Like, Flo will normally just go take a corner base. He'll build a factory, but often his barracks just sits there for ages doing nothing half the time. If he goes Reaper, that's his best bet here. He does build a Reaper, okay. He often does harass pretty hard with a Reaper or two, so that's going to give him something to see what's coming down. Of course, he's got 2 gases up. He could start a factory at any moment. Now, knowing Florencio, he might take a long time before he actually realizes that he can do that. He's got 3 SCVs queued, a Reaper. And those Zerglings. Wait, now it's a lair? You're drunk, Zerg. Go home. What are you doing? I think this might be the first time this Zerg player has played against someone they've recognized. What is this nonsense? 13 gas, 12 pool, but then he's just gone back to droning behind it. But he's not even doing that. He's trying to surround a Reaper with slow Zerglings right now. This Reaper is having an absolute party. This is a Florencio Reaper, dude. You think some people might be like, oh, I wouldn't want to fight a small child. Florencio would. You let Florencio get in a fisticuffs with like a fucking 8-year-old. He'll punch him in the fucking eye socket. He won't care. He'll like kick him in the knee. Oh shit! Link speed kicked it. He actually lost the Reaper. Yeah, that I guess that's one way you could bait Florencio. If you guys want Florencio to like throw down in real life, you get like your kid to like talk shit to him, so he starts throwing hands, and then you have an excuse because you're defending your child to beat him up without getting charged with assault. So just saying, bit of a tip there for anyone who does want to fight Florencio. Just make sure you bait him in by getting a small child to shit talk him. Almost guaranteed to get him to be a bit aggressive. What is this Zerg doing though? What is this nonsense? 1 base, 6 Zergling into not what? Like what's this guy doing? What are you? What the fuck? Is he going 1 base SWARMHOST NYDUS? No. I can see they're a Florencio fan. That's for sure. Oh my lord. Is 1 base, I think SWARMHOST NYDUS is what I would imagine. Oh, jeebus. You know what's kind of cool is you can actually use a NYDUS worm as a wall, because you can pop into the NYDUS and then just rally the NYDUS there. You can pop in and out of your own wall. So it's kind of like a, it's like a depot that doesn't need to be raised and lowered. Oh, this Reaper. Second Reaper goes in, sees a lair. Did he see the infestation pit? He must have when he jumped up, right? Yeah, he did. So Flo's got a planetary on 1 base, and he says, you know what, infestation pit doesn't shoot up. Let's make 2 starports. But Flo is being kind of pinned back on 1 base for a long time here. He desperately needs to go start taking those corner bases. But I think he's actually super friggin' smart. Flo knows his opponent knows him. He knows these are the most vulnerable expansions he could take. But if he hides it here, and on his actual natural, those are the bases that could actually work out quite well for him. This is big brain adjustment. Since his opponent knows who he is, he's going to do quite well. Now this is Overlord speed. Ooh, he actually takes out that spotting Overlord, so a new one will have to go across the map. And there's only a few swarm hosts. There's so little gas. Oh, this is so ridiculous. And the spine crawler is going to open the door up. Why have we not built 3 more hatcheries? This is like actually the new no mechanic zerg way to play StarCraft, isn't it? We're seeing this more and more in Flo's games and Icy Far, everywhere. It really is the one base battlecruiser of zerg. Players are just sitting on either 1 or 2 base. They're walling off, never spending their minerals and just making NYDUSes and swarm hosts. This is like Zerg in 2020 have figured out how to play the game in a really annoying way without having to do any clicks. They're like, yeah, I can get by with 7 APM with this one. Like, we'll make a few swarm hosts at a time. We'll occasionally pop out a NYDUS swarm, throw some locusts to do literally nothing else. Oh my god. Flo's floating out to his 3rd base. What? Where? What? No, he's going to his natural. Oh, he's going to see it. There is a bunker as well as a planetary up in the main. And he's building ravens. He's doing his ghetto birds build. Oh shit, we haven't seen the ghetto birds in a while. Flo coming out with a very cool one. Those locusts going to come in, but a planetary and a bunker should easily deal with that. Yeah. Widow mines are going to burrow. Those locusts. Oh, one of them does get an SCV. Make that 2 SCVs. Make that 3 SCVs. Holy shit, locusts do such sick damage. But ravens will come down and clean up that first NYDUS worm. And as long as Flo can establish this expansion, he's going to be in a good spot. The swarm host count is still pretty low at just 7. Spunky Maxi really needs to get up about 15, 20 swarm hosts before they can take out a planetary. By the time that happens, I think Flo's going to have a real fleet of ghetto birds flying around. For those who don't know, ghetto birds apparently is a term for the police helicopters, since they are the most common avian species spotted flying above the lower socioeconomic regions of Los Angeles and other large metropolitan cities. I found out probably about 80 episodes ago, I think it was, when Flo sent in his first Ghetto Birds replay. I was like, what the fuck is that? What's a ghetto bird? He explained it and I was like, that makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. Apparently, one-base swarm host is also very popular in team games. I wonder if someone did a video about this or if it just kind of got figured out through team games and people saw Rogue winning championships in really unfun ways and they said, I want to bring that same experience of unfun to the ladder. Holy shit, Spunky Maxi. Defying expectations. Takes 2 hatcheries before hitting 3,000 minerals. We have seen this build lose dozens of games in the last month. And they're almost always winning the game at some point, but they lose just because they never expand. But this Zerg player is actually expanding. Hasn't really found any big damage yet, though. That is a problem. But I like that there's a spire. You get some mutas out, jump on the ravens. Got to be worried about the widow mines. And there are some turrets building. But if you could only build a few rounds of drones and another, I don't know, 16 hatcheries behind this, maybe do an inject at some point, Spunky Maxi may actually have a game-winning build order. If only spent some money, built some overlords, and actually did something. To be fair, NYDUS is one of the most APM intensive things, and there's a lot of tactical thought. Where do I spot? Where do I go? How do I micro the locust? Up to now, I haven't really been impressed with Spunky's locust micro though. I'd really like to see a bit more locust micro. Unfortunately, 3 widow mines. Oh no, they're all mega clumps. Okay, they kind of landed at the right time to dodge, but then that last widow mine in the planetary, easy cleanups. I think hitting the wall and hitting the add-ons and the buildings and trying to focus down things on the edges is the real money winner, as well as bringing an overseer to kill the widow mines. As it is though, the first ghetto bird flyby. Now, for those who don't know, if you ever do see Florencio Virgin, who is of course up in a poster, if anyone who lives in LA, big poster there, vote for Florencio Virgin for the mayor of Los Angeles. Just remember, his first order of business is going to be to equip police helicopters with 50 cal machine guns and start doing drive-bys of people's houses that he doesn't like. Jesus Christ! I thought they were just meant to call in support. Instead, he literally just spams auto turrets and says, get fucked, no expansion for you, dickhead. And then flies. Is he going to just fly away? The Hellions are still there. He's going to click the hatch. He does click the hatchery, loses a few Hellions, and uh-oh, the mutas are here. Uh-oh. Oh, the Zerg militia coming out in force, dude. They've got themselves a couple of handheld stingers, and they are gunning down these ghetto birds. But they pull back to the auto turret. They're going to try and escape. Okay, Spunky Maxi, come on, don't let those ravens get home. You can do this, buddy. Oh, he sees him. The Overlord spotted them. Okay, the Muta's coming in. They're coming in. They're catching him. They're catching him. Oh, right. These Ghetto birds are in big troubles. One of them is about to get energy, though. Oh, it just needs 5 more energy. 4 more energy. 3, 2, 1. Auto turret. He can put one down. He can put one down. He gets it. He's going to see if he can take at least 1 or 2 Mutas out with him. He gets one. Oh, he does get one. That last Raven trying to be a sneaky. Trying to be a sneaky boy. This guy's seen some shit. The Mutas are coming towards him. Oh, they spotted him. He throws down an auto turret as well, and he tries to steer behind it. At least he'll take out one of the Mutmuts, but that last one does get out of there. Now, behind this spectacular macro, Spunky Maxi has been investing in invisibility cloak drones, so that's an amazing upgrade to have gotten so early. You can not see the 16 workers already mining minerals here, and clearly is about to spend his bank and just take another 3 hatcheries. It's good to see. A lot of players, like I said, they never macro when they're doing this style, and they literally just stare at their NYDUS worm and do nothing else and don't know how things like rally points for drones work. Unfortunately, it looks like he accidentally still had a work order for 3 non-invisibility drones. So it looks like Spunky Maxi's going to add those in there. A bit oversaturated, but I guess they'll mine a few minerals. You can go above 16, up to 17, 18, 19, 20. They still get decent mining, if not very good mining. Meanwhile, you know, Florencio here is just building a much more standard composition. It's very direct composition. We see Maru, TY, Innovation do this all the time. It's the classic Widowmine, Hellion, Raven, Viking army. Yeah. In the ancient days, this one used to be really popular because back in the day, people didn't know how to read. And by modern standards, they would be fucking morons. So, yeah, that's why it was very common. Florencio, of course, bringing it back here in 2020, the Viking, Raven, Hellbat, Widowmine, and does get the... Did he not even GG? Oh, it's Florencio. Oh, go easy on me. Oh, he fucking beat me. Yeah. He just leaves the game. I'm amazed, though, that there's so many players who are doing this 1 base and 2 base SWARMHOST NYDUS. It's amazing. It's kind of hilarious to me. Florencio, no doubt, having a party. And ooh. Oh. I'm sure those who are watching live on Flo's stream saw him start a new donation goal for fresh undies after this moment. Even when his opponent's lost, there is something about getting Hellbats in a mineral line that deeply satisfies every Terran. Yeah, you got to change your pants after that one, Flo. Oof. Brutal. Stop. Please stop. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this game. Don't forget to get your own Ghetto Bird strats going on the ladder. If you want some inspiration, go check out Ketrock on YouTube as well. Of course, definitely go give Flo a follow. Links to his stuff down below. And a link to the Patreon. If you guys are enjoying the YouTube channel, please do get on board and support it. A big thanks to everybody already has here on the Wall of Bacon. D-Town Express conductor Max Sands. Special thanks to you. And of course, our one and only Leviathan, Vivek. Much love, everybody. Catch you next time. Goodbye and good night.